All right, guys, welcome back. It's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com and beautiful, rainy downtown Bellevue, Washington. And we are with our friend Marshall. Hey, Marshall.
Good morning.
Morning. Marshall drove all the way from Anacortes. Where's Anacortes, by the way? Tell everybody.
Anacortes is up on the northwest corner of Washington State, just outside the San Juan Islands. And it's a great little town. And
it's beautiful.
Takes about an hour and a half to get here from there.
Now, you're retired, right?
I am retired now.
All right, tell everybody briefly your living situation. It's very unique.
Well, in the summers, I have a liveaboard sailboat in Anacortes, Washington, that I travel around the Gulf Islands, the San Juan Islands, and British Columbia. And this year, I purchased another boat on the East Coast that's in Rhode Island. Going to be sailing it down to Florida and then over to the Bahamas. So then I'll be doing the sailboat in the summer in Washington State and the sailboat in the winter in the Bahamas. So
wow. So you're on a tugboat?
No, there's two sailboats.
A sailboat.
Yeah.
Now, a sailboat, how big is a sailboat for those?
Both of them are 40 foot.
Okay.
And so
I was kidding about the tugboat, by the way.
Yeah, that's enough space on a 40-foot boat.
Right.
That.
And you were telling me something interesting. It doesn't cost very much to retire like this.
No, once you have the cost of the boat, I've been doing the summers in Anacortes for 5 years, and we spend between $1,200 and $1,500 for everything. That includes mortgage, food, fuel, electricity, the phone.
Wow.
That's what we have. We have a budget, and that's what it's turned out to be.
Right.
So it's if you can live on a boat, power or sail. Of course, then with power boats, you've got the added expense of additional fuel.
Yeah.
Because anywhere you go, you're going to be burning money.
Right.
So.
Well, guys, we're here today because Marshall has this interesting collection. Here's some alpha cards.
Yes.
And beta cards. But he also has a collection of cards of just random playables. But I asked him during breakfast, how did he get started? Tell us how you got started again with Magic. Share everybody that story.
In 1992, I was in Somalia in Operation Restore Hope. And we were part of the cleanup crew because they're starting to withdraw. And my company was part of that group that was sent from Fort Carson in Colorado to go help. Because I was with Army Aviation. I was doing turbine engine repair. And so I was part of the group that went. And so we went, I think it was November. And so we had December. I remember watching the Super Bowl in Somalia.
Wow.
So that was interesting. But to the Magic, one of the guys in our group, I had never seen it before, and I saw them playing, and it was awesome.
So he just whipped out a deck.
Yeah, they just had a deck, said, here, dealt me 7 cards, and I started to play, and I think I won the 3rd game.
Was this during revised or alpha beta? Was it blackboard or whiteboard?
It was probably revised. I don't remember the
Yeah,
alpha. It could have been.
Right.
But that part of it I didn't remember.
92, right?
92.
Yeah.
And so 93, when we got back, that's when I started. Not necessarily collecting. I was playing, so I was.
But the cards he was playing was in 93. That was when you saw it.
Yes, that's
Then
correct.
it has to be either alpha, beta, or unlimited, right? Because revised came in 94. Yeah. So it might have been
I started
unlimited.
in 92. We were in Somalia to 93, and so then I started playing 94.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, regardless, I mean, when you played the game, so what did you think? Was it a great game?
Oh, awesome game.
Yeah.
That's just astounding.
Did everybody love it back in the day?
Yeah. I mean, what I love most about it is getting a concept for a deck of what you would like to do, and then putting the deck together with the best cards. Flying cards. You want to have the cards that can do the most. You want a card that can do more than one thing. and you'd put the deck together, depending on what you wanted to do, and see if it works.
Right.
And that was, to me, that was a lot of fun.
You like the deck construction?
Yeah,
Yeah,
deck
yeah.
construction to see if that actually, and this was all without any of the Power 9, because the group I was playing with, there wasn't any of that that they were using.
Did you own Power 9 back in the day?
No, none.
Okay. You're telling me my boxes were how much?
$10.
$10, everybody.
Yeah, $10.
Get those credit cards out. $10, cheap.
Yeah.
Why did you buy any for $10?
I don't know.
Instead, you were buying Hypnotic Specters for $10, probably.
Well, I was getting the Hypnotic Specters
Yeah.
just in the revised, and so it never occurred to me because I don't think the Power 9 was a concept at that time.
Right.
Because
it was kind of starting out, or
yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a lot of money, so $10 was a lot. I mean, I could buy 2 boxes of revised for $10 or whatever.
Well, it was $100. Yeah. It was like $60, $70 for a box.
No.
For a whole box? No, you mean like a deck?
No.
Oh, like a
box.
Only $10?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
No,
it wasn't much.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Okay. Yeah, it's because each pack was $7.95, the starter decks.
Okay.
$7.
Yeah,
and there's 10 starter decks in a box.
Okay, I'm old.
So 80 bucks. Yeah. So
yeah.
something like that.
Okay. That's.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So your favorite deck back in the day was, you told me about this at breakfast.
It was a black land destruction and card denial.
Yeah. Cards
And
featuring that Hypnotic.
Hypnotic Spectre. One black, dark ritual. Hypnotic Spectre's out. You can start hitting them. Then you use
Himatorak.
And
What's that? Oh, Cyclopean Tomb. The card that with the Change the Swamp.
Yeah. And so that's what you keep them, deny them land either by destroying the card or turning it to a swamp, and you hit them with Hymn to Torak and Hippie to take cards out of their hand.
How do you compete with people playing with the same mirror match, the same
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Cyclopean 2 wouldn't be useful then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't, so much the winning
right.
as it was the playing and seeing how well you did.
Right.
And winning is good, but it was deck construction to see how well the deck consistently performed, because there's always the randomness of the draw, of the deal, of the cards that you pick up.
Yeah.
And so that's going to influence. You could have the greatest deck in those times without the Power 7, but if
Power 9.
if you have either land starvation or land flood, you're hosed.
Yep. I love how you say it, land flood and land starvation, because they call it mana flooding, and that's funny. The terminology back then was different.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you pull out some of the cards? So I see some of the, just fan out when you're just go through them. So I think we have them in a way where they're, I guess it doesn't really matter what order. So come over here and I'll come on your side. You don't have to do it that way. Just go through them. Just sit down. So you can sit down and do it. Yep.
Okay, let me get my glasses on.
Yeah, like that. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of these are not the revised that I played with.
These are all newer cards, kind of.
Newer cards, and these are pack fresh.
Goblin game.
The Croesus Tombs. Yeah, these are the third level. Escaping Familiar.
So how did you determine the levels of value? What was that all about?
I went to Card King and Star City Games, and between the two, because a lot of times Card King won't have the alpha card.
Yeah.
Or because they don't need it.
So what is this level? I don't know what are you talking about.
In terms of
is there pricing for this?
These are like $1 or $2 cards.
So that's that level.
Yeah, because we got them sort of mixed up in here.
Okay. That was this level. Yep, that was that one. This card was on top.
Yeah.
So put this one. This one was back.
Yeah.
This was here. Yep, this level.
Yeah. So here's from revised the Dingen Bad Moon. I've got it in 6th it's not fifth, the next one, but there's revised, 4th edition, and I think 5th edition.
Here's this level, same level. Yep.
Yeah.
So various stuff. I see. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, did you open all these packs, or did you just trade?
Well, no, these I did. In 98, I bought a couple of collections on eBay, and a lot of these cards were in there. But Howling Mine's always a good one, especially if you're playing a direct damage deck.
Card draw.
Yeah. Armageddon, Chain Lightning. I love Chain Lightning. There's 4 Chain Lightnings here. Berserk.
It's a good card.
Word of Command.
Was that used even back in the day?
I didn't have it then. Maze of Ith, though. Target attacking creature becomes untapped.
Oh,
So that's
used.
yeah.
Today. Even.
Love it. Gemstone Mine.
Yeah.
One of the newer ones that I never played with.
Yeah, that's a good card. And then you have Dual Land.
Yeah, I have one. Unfortunately,
Scrubland,
just one.
the worst one, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Lotus Veil
Yeah.
was
I love that picture.
yeah. Is anything that gives you more mana. That's
So Orange's the best card ever. So when did you stop, by the way?
I stopped about 98 when I left Colorado, because that's where the people that I played, and my life changed direction. So just didn't have moved to California, around the Santa Cruz area, and it just, there was other things that were more important in my life. Mana Vault, Camouflage, Birds of Paradise, Didgeridoo. I always loved this card.
Oh yeah.
Just as a card, unusual.
That's funny. Yes.
Yeah. Frankenstein's Monster.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. And Urz is mine. That's
So it's funny because all these years of not playing, you still remember the cards because of their artwork, you think? Just kind of recognizing their...
just because I played it so
Yeah.
often. 4 strip mines, 5 strip mines.
Would you say the artwork is pretty iconic in your eye?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in fact, I still have a T-shirt that I got from Magic the Gathering of Nightmare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The artwork is to me everything. It just really enhances the experience.
So you were really about the community. And,
the community, and
having fun.
it's a game that is a foil river boa.
Yeah.
It just appealed to me because it's strategy,
Right.
and the deck building, and the competition. It's one of those things in my life that's just like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Ashnod's Altar, Nevril's Disc, love it.
Yeah. There's your mind twist, and
Yeah.
discard your cards. This one. That's
Yeah.
the famous one.
Yep.
That card is super powerful.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff here. Lots of old school. Well, there's some.
Wheel of Fortune. 2 Wheel of Fortune.
That's a cool card.
Yep. Revised.
So what was the best card back in the day?
Icy Manipulator
Ah.
was really, icky. Was really
annoying.
Annoying, yes, I have to admit. Counter spells were good on a blue deck. And of course, the favorite white Sarah Angel.
My favorite chick.
Yep. She's on. It's a revised.
People dreamed that their girlfriend would be like that one day.
you wish.
All right, let's pan through one more over here. Why
Yeah.
not? And then that's great. Look
Yeah.
at this, man. And by the way, guys, the rubber band. Don't do this at home. Marshall does have a tip. If you want a rubber band, what is your tip?
Just very loosely, so you're not creasing the edges.
Yes, loosely, everybody.
Yes.
There's a technique to rubber banding.
Yeah,
There's a technique.
just to where it holds. There's I think 10 or 11 lightning bolts.
Okay. That's one of the
Here.
most popular cards.
Yeah. Rainbow Veil is a good one. That's the best artwork. That and the Singer Vampire
Yeah.
are the ones that I really.
You like black.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Might Stone. This is from Antiquities. Bad River.
Never heard of that. Yeah. Mirage.
Yeah.
There's some weird
Moldovan,
stuff. I've never
Parallax
seen.
Tide,
I've seen
Primal
Primal
Play.
Play.
But
Interesting.
this is the original Antiquities.
Yep.
Balance always a good. Oh, that one. Love to throw that on somebody when they're kicking your.
Pisses everybody off.
Yeah. Will o' the Wisp.
It's Chump Blocker.
Goblin Kings. Ball Lightning is always good. Trample and 6.
So you were a creature guy. You like that, that kind of
Yeah.
You're not a control counterspell dude.
I liked that, but Sorceress Queen. I always liked her. Library Link, never used that.
That's because you have to draw a lot of cards.
yeah. Wall of Tombs. Tackle Maggot. Just love the name. Tackle Maggot. Yes.
That's a lot of text.
Yeah, it is. Ashnod's Transmogrant. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. This pixie card is very powerful.
Yeah.
It's only 2/1, but it blocks any artifact and goes down to 0, any damage. So it's like the ultimate chump blocker.
Yeah, that's
for any artifact.
Antiquities.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Mana Battery.
More library lanes.
Yeah, Cockatrice. I really like the blocking ability where whatever this and the Basilisk.
Yeah.
Is in a green deck is amazing. Swords to Plowshares. Urza's Power Plant.
People actually even play Urzatron.
Yeah.
Okay,
Urza's Power Plant.
They tried to.
Yeah.
They tried.
Urza's Mine. And all that artwork, that's okay.
That's okay.
But the Urza's Mine, it's just amazing.
Cool, man. Oh, that's okay. We'll look at those later.
Yep, Urza's Tower.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just a lot of interesting.
I'll let you pick that up. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
The guys just blasting the bast, different cards, back in the day. So yeah, we're gonna probably buy this collection, get this thing figured out, and look at this. Look at this box. It's
an old.
What's this? What is this?
I think it was one of those
Figleys?
Christmas meats.
Is there a year on this box so we know how old it is?
This wasn't the box they came in.
Oh, it's just someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was no. But the boxes, I did look at the postage on it, and it was 1998.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, because I kept them in the original boxes that I got them in.
All right.
Because they've been sitting around since 1998.
Right.
Unused.
Well, Marshall, I appreciate your time. This is very interesting. Your wife is hilarious. She's freezing. Hey, Sarah. She's freezing to death. And she's, I don't know if she's freezing, but it's nice over there, isn't it? It's warm. It's warm. All right. Well, great. Thanks for the stories. All right, guys. Yeah, so guys, put a comment, hit like below, share it. I always like seeing these old school collections. Sorry about all the background noise. Some cops probably fighting someone taking magic cards, as usual. But yeah, this is kind of cool, And by the way, these alpha beta cards, you just traded them. You didn't even open them, obviously, or got them in collections, right?
I got them in a collection. I never played these.
Right. Was alpha beta kind of like the mystique? Was that the rare thing back in the day? Was that was that like the ultimate goal to get something like that?
I wish I would have been more aware.
Right.
And I would have, but like a lot of people, you just...
It was a game.
It was a game, and you were looking at for the newer stuff, and then trying to get more of the better old stuff, and
It just wasn't about
having half a brain, it would have been nice to have some vision for the future, but we just didn't know how far this was going to go.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy all the videos coming up. GP Vegas 2019 coming up this week. Take care. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. I'm excited to share more about our appraisal services. All right, so the first step of the appraisal process is determining if your items are authentic. After determining that the items are authentic, we will then do a market evaluation of your items. So oftentimes clients ask me, hey Dan, I want to insure my collectibles. Well, after the authenticity and evaluation part of the appraisal process, I would then construct an official letter and we would send that off to the insurance company. Your insurance provider would then offer you insurance based on the evaluations and authenticity. We also offer pre-grading services. So collectors who are looking to save money on grading can go through us. We will actually grade and authenticate the cards before you send it off to grading, and that will save you potentially thousands of dollars on grading fees. Also, we offer estate collection services. So basically, if you have acquired a collection over the years, either from a family member or yourself, and you want to pass it down to your kids, we're able to determine valuations based on the levels of today.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.